Charlotte at the home of the Hornets. We're broadcasting from the Time Warner Cable Arena. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Hawks. And that was a close call. They pulled it out with the win and just 2 points at that. But it wasn't easy.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, at best.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Brock in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's McLemore at the tips of the ball game. Here's Brock. The feed now to Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. On defense, Brooklyn. Batum with the ball. Now guarded by Brock. High, arcing shot. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Batum. So it's Brooklyn now. There's the dish to McLemore. Screen by Young. And McLemore kicks to Lopez. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Walker. 23 points for him the last game against Boston. Outside, Batum. Back to Walker. Goes up again. Lopez with the block. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Goes back up. Can't get it to go. Jefferson with some nice D. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Screen by Jefferson. Batum attacking. The kick out to Williams. That one's good from the corner. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
The kid passes to Young. Nice D from Williams. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
4 on the clock. And a wide open look for Walker. Hits the jumper in space. Here's the kid who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Young outside. Passes it to Brock. Lopez right side. And Jefferson sends it back. And Lamb kicks to Jefferson. Good defensive work there by Young. Nets trail by 4. To the wing on the left. The pass to Brock. Over to the wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Brock. A three-pointer is right on target.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Walker with it. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Batum wide open. He fired. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The kid passes to Young.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school's D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Walker. Knocks it loose. Here's Brock. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Walker dishes to Jefferson, and it's sent back by Lopez. There's McLemore. Now the fast break. He feeds it to Young. Takes it from 10. The shot no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And Walker there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And Jefferson sends it back. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Pulls up and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
The kid passes to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Hornets trail. Walker dishes to Williams. There's the pick. Feeds it to Jefferson. Fades. Cannot hit. Good D by Lopez.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or front.
Batum inside the three-point line. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Nets leading by 3. Pass to Brock. Launches a 3. The Hornets pull it in, and this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeve. It should be fun.
There's McLemore. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. Got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets team.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for McLemore. He's averaging 11 and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, and I like what I'm seeing right now.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Jefferson. Thomas comes in for Marvin Williams. Jordan Adams, he's checked in for Lamb. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. That drops.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. McLemore, the pass to Brock. Nurkic with the block. Drive by Adams. The shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Brock. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Left side, Lin. There's the triple, and it's the Hornets another 3.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Thomas down low. McGarry on him. Nurkic can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, a bit ago, Steve Clifford and I were able to chat. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling-out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Okay, Doris, thanks. So they'll be focusing first and foremost on their offense today, guys.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm sure they're not going to ignore their duties at the defensive end, but getting their offense rolling has to be a main concern.
And I think that's exactly the focus. I mean, if they operate as efficiently as they're capable of, defense really won't be as much of an issue because they'll have so many points on the board.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic.
The Hornets on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. So for Brooklyn now, Brock, he's in at the point. Young out there with Montejunas. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. Walker, the open look. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Young's shot is off.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The kid passes to Young. He kicks to Montejunas. Good on the shot. Montejunas has got his second bucket tonight.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And Walker kicks to Williams. And it's Walker penetrating. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Montejunas. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting team. Number 1, the Nets. In 3rd, the Hornets.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Jefferson dishes to Lamb. It's stolen by McLemore. Drops in the layup for 2. McLemore's got his second basket of the game.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Yeah, up above 50% in terms of field goal percentage. They're on a roll.
Here's Jefferson, but he stays with it. Shoots over Montejunas, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Montejunas. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Williams. Again, the Hornets score.
Boy, Jefferson got really physical on that screen to help set the shot up.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Brock, and the foul on Al Jefferson. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Kicks to McLemore. Montejunas passes to Brock. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Walker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Nets?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
And Brooklyn making a change here. McGarry's checked in, and that one's good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And Walker kicks to Lamb. And it's set back by McGarry. They get it back. And here's Walker outside. Can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. 3-on-3. Here's Young. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Brooklyn, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Hornets. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And seeing where the Nets are, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Batum, good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Pass to McLemore. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Brock. Here's McGarry. He dishes it to McLemore. Montianis passes to Brock. Tries again. Here's McGarry. And at last, they get one to fall.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Lamb dishes to Jefferson. And it's sent back by McGarry. Here's the kid. He's got 7. Now the feed to McGarry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marvin Williams. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And that's one of the things they do really well in terms of their ability to make free throws.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Montianis. And the second free throw, good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
A shot by Batum, no good. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Brock. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. The kid's got 10 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Dishes to Lamb. Doubled by Brock. And Walker kicks to Batum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's now 11 points for Batum.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And here's McLemore. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Jefferson. Thomas comes in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kemba Walker. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's the kid, defended by Lin. And McLemore gets to Young, passes it to Brock. Back to Young. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Lopez. 4th in field goal percentage, 18th in scoring, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks first.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
And the first one goes.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Young. He's got 13 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw.
Charlotte making a switch here. Adams checked in. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended with 47 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
A 3-ball. Rebound by Nurkic.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Thomas a screen. Outside, Lynn. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Adams outside. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
A shot by Batum, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And the pass to Brock. And Lynn comes to help. Nato. And he gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 6.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Well, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Uncovered. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Adams has got 5 points now this quarter. Here's the kid. Adams defending, and Lopez throws it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the champ.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that. Ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Young. And Langston Galloway. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nets lead by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What is foremost in your mind?
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade and are looking amped up and ready to get going once again. One guy who's getting it done is Thaddeus Young.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent is after the break.
Williams down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lamb out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the small. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's laid up and in on a nice move, that time from Brock.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Lamb up top, guarded by McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with a clean look. Cannot hit. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Lopez passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Young. Rebound, Kemba Walker. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a screen. 13 feet away. Got a piece of it. Now here's McLemore. Guarded closely. Over to the left wing. Pass to Brock. The Nets working the ball around now. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Walker with it. Now defended by Brock. Screen by Jefferson. Batum dishes to Walker. Back to Batum. Fires the 3. The rebound by Young. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Batum with the steal. Here's the dish to Lamb. And some room here for Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game. Brooklyn leading by 3.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The 9-foot shot. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 17 now.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. Young was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Monty Eunice is checked in for Brooklyn.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the wing on the left. Lopez outside to the middle. Monty Eunice kicks to Lopez. Young passes to Brock. 6 to shoot. Lopez a screen. Back to Young. Lets it fly from 18. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. Hornets trail by 5. Lamb dishes to Walker. Inside. Jefferson gets the bucket. Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Here's Brock. The pass to Monty Eunice. Lopez got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Al Lamb. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. He feeds it to Batum. He kicks it to Lamb. And the 3-ball is good. Lamb's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Feeds to Monty Eunice. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Monty Eunice drops both of them. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Walker. Picked by Williams. And Walker kicks to Lamb. Shoots from the high post. Misses off the right iron.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
The kid passes to Lopez. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Charlotte has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Tipped away. Walker with it. Out guarded by Broad. Puts up a 3. Walker's shot is off. Nets leading by 4. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
So far in the game for the kid, 12 points and 10 assists also. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the strike. He was feeling it. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. Right side Jefferson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Norkic checked in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Nicholas Batum. Lopez dishes to Young. That is good. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Screen by Norkic. Here's Lin. Rebounded by Brock.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those.
Jefferson. Pass to Walker. A floater. He dishes it to Jefferson. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded by Johnson. Lamb passes to Jefferson. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Nice yet again. Here's Nurkic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials Walker. Passes it to Brock. Down low. Here's McGarry. Nato. That's tipped. Here's Adams. And he gets it to go. Adams has got 12.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
And there's the pass to Brock. Up top, Modi Eunice. Johnson, wide open, he fires. That one's good from the corner. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Hornets trail by 3. Lynn kicks to Lamb. Adams outside. For the tie. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
To the left side wing. Here's Brock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The kid's got 16 points.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Thomas a screen. Lynn kicks to Thomas. On the line. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's the kid. 16 points for him. Kicks to Monty Eunice from 11 feet away. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. He's got 12.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And then Thomas with the dunk.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Nurkic kicks to Lamb. Nurkic a screen on Johnson. And taken away by Johnson. And they're pushing it up. Beautiful jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Nurkic. Williams comes in for Thomas. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. So for Brooklyn now, Brock, he's in at point guard. Maniunas out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's McLemore in at the shooting guard. That free throw good from Brock.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Hornets trail by 10. Outside, Walker. The feed to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Maniunas.
So far in this one for Williams, he's got 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
And Williams drops them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. No good from Brock.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Batum. The kid passes to Maniunas. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Walker dishes to Williams. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Williams.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's the kid. The shot. Batum grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Again, the miss by Williams. Nets leading by 6. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Walker kicks to Lamb. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Maniunas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's stolen by Lamb. Screen by Jefferson. Over in the corner, Batum. That's it, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Brooklyn